welcome everybody to Village for Ryker. So down under. So Rebel, Tom and myself have come down to the Nambucca Valley at Warrimby to stay in these replica train carriages. We're in the green one there. So last night was our first night and we're staying again tonight. It's really lovely, it's comfortable, and later on when we're back home I'll show you.
And this is where we're staying for the next 2 nights. A lovely little B&B. Really lovely. Only a few years old. Nice queen bed. Kitchenette. Balcony out there. Beautiful breeze blowing at the moment and it's quite warm weather. A lovely little ensuite to bathe ourselves. All the dust from the road. How nice is that? And we are very near the railway line. It comes with microwave, fridge, kettle, cooker, all the stuff you need. And the railway line is just down there somewhere.
The old telephone box is actually the laundry. So there's a washing machine in there.
But it's not an old telephone box, it's a replica.
Oh, it's a replica telephone box. Now, down there is the railway line, and they actually have a little viewing platform if you want to go and watch some trains go by. So yeah, we're going to go out for the day now.
What about the cicadas?
Oh, can you hear the cicadas? Maybe later we'll record the cicadas. It takes a bit of getting used to, those cicadas. But anyway, we're going to go out for the day. So we'll take you with us. We're first of all going to go into Nambucca. Nambucca Hedge, that is. Go out to a thing called the V-Wall, do a bit of walking around. And then we'll see what the day brings from there. So we're just going into Nambucca. It's not very far. I just thought I'd record this lovely little road. Maxwell is the other way, so Maxwell's south by 5 kilometres and Nambucca is north by 8 kilometres. So you've got the best of both worlds here. Now there's housing estate over here I noticed on the way yesterday. It's nice and green at the moment as we have had rain, which is great to see. The drought's certainly not broken, and there's the railway line there. So it's much nicer viewing at the moment. But it looked like there'd be 1 acre lots or something here, ½ acre maybe. It's very pretty countryside, and it's nowhere near as hot as it is in Grafton at the moment, that's for sure. It's still hot and it's still high humidity, but the temperature is down on Grafton's because we've had some terrible heat lately and we're due for another scorcher tomorrow, and we'll be riding home in it. The dog's rolling around over there on his back. 1 dog on all that property. And yeah, new housing in there.
Shelley Beach, which would be that down there. And what a nice little beach to swim at. Okay chaps, we've got off the bikes, come down to this river walk, and it's beautiful and breezy and cool. Here we go, here we go. G'day, g'day.
Hey.
Ooh. So, there's Wendy without the Ryker. Ryker is having a rest. It's having its wheels massaged. What have we there? Fish. That looks very inviting and I want to get in. Yeah, the boardies are in the trike, I know. Nice spot guys, well worth a visit. Gotta say, I'm a bit jealous. I want to be sitting on that thing. Yeah. Definitely want to get in the water. Oh, gotta catch up. Bye. On another boardwalk here. Hang on. There's lots of fish on top of the water. Little fella fishing down there was saying it's whiting and brim, not whiting, brim and mullet, I think he said. And they're all on top of the water here. They're a fair size too. Great little holiday spot. There's little boardwalks all the way around this walk here. A bit further down the walk, Wendy's organising something on the phone. There's all these rocks here on this walkway. Locals, I guess, come paint. I'm getting close to some ocean activity. There's a nice rock. Good old Aussie flag. Incoming boat. So chaps, this is the end of the walk. And that's, I forget the name of that rock, but it's on the map. There's a little tiny bay here with a little swimming beach. Oh, I'm so wanting to get in. Nice breeze, cool. Even though I'm wearing my bike jacket, I'm still cool in the breeze. And it just goes all the way around to the river inlet just there. Man, very pretty. Very pretty indeed. Oh, it's lovely. All right, I'm gonna walk back to Wendy. She was too hot to walk out in the sun all the way, but I tell you what, she's missed out because it's beautiful and cool. And it's lovely northeasterly or whatever it is. Okay, off I go. There's Wendy. Okay chaps, came across this stainless steel Pelican here at the V Walk, I think it's called, at Nambucca Heads. He's a ripper, he's huge. The artist is very clever. I'm impressed. I've got to go so far back to get him all in. He's got to be 12 feet tall. Bloody beautiful. Check it out, eh? I want that at home. I know I couldn't fit it in the yard. Anyway, we are now going to go back to the bikes and continue on down through Maxville to Taylor's Arm. Aren't we, dear?
Well, folks, we're now at the pub with no beer. And we have to do a voiceover because somebody may have made an error somewhere. So there we go, the pub with no beer. and that is at Taylor's Arm. So we had a nice ride here from Maxville, or from Nambucca. So this is the pub that Slim Dusty song was about. The real pub with no beer is reportedly in Ingham in Queensland, because the American soldiers drank it dry. But the story goes that this one, the fellow that owned it kept forgetting to order the beer or something or other. I'm not sure. You'd have to Google it. It's all a bit controversial. That there is something that we don't know what it is. So there's lots of artefacts. It's extremely rustic. Very, very old. But lots to talk about when you go in there. Lots and lots of memorabilia, antiques. Beautiful timber tables, which suit. I couldn't imagine having modern plastic or lemonade tables there. There I am, doing something. Tom's having an alcoholic ginger beer, but me being on my pea plates, so I stuck to soda water and lemon. There's an ambulance stretcher there. And that is a Vincent's. And for those of you in my age group, you'd remember Vincent's powders. There's a Vincent's powder dispensing machine. I remember my grandmother always took Vincent's and grandfather always took Beck's. So they also had good music playing on in here.
Here at the back of the pub with no beer, we have an old Morris commercial. I would dearly love to get that thing. Well, when I was younger, I would have loved to have got that thing going at full pelt. I'm too old for that now, but it's nice. Well, folks, we are leaving the pub with no beer. All right, here we go. Wendy is on board and we're off. Oh, look at that. Lady towing a dirty big van. Good on her. Oh, that breeze is nice. Yeah, reserve entry, camping. So I'm guessing, no, we better go this way. I'm guessing you can go and put your caravan in there and go to the pub with no beer and have a beer, because they have beer, and I don't know why it's called a pub with no beer when they have got beer. Not a bad road coming in, you know, a bit bumpy, but okay. Good B road. Some high bits where you can sort of get a bit of elevation, you can see a bit around you. Head back to Maxville now and see if we can buy a P plate for Wendy's Ryker, because her P plate blew off. I don't mean it farted, I mean it got blown away. Oh, there it is, Kempsey via Bakers Creek. I'd like to ride that one. Very pretty. Who's that behind me trying to pass me? What a rev head. Honestly. Just because she's got a Ryker, she thinks she can fly along. Oh dear. There's the waterway called Taylor's Arm. And this is Taylor's Arm Road, which goes to Taylor's Arm, the township, which has the pub with no beer. That is your geography lesson for the day. Thank you for coming, as you were. Very choppy today. It's quite a stiff northeasterly type breeze, I think. And this is Maxville. Maxville's been recently bypassed by the highway. Oh, bumps, sorry. Recently bypassed, a couple of years ago maybe. Which is a blessing for the highway traffic, because it was a real bottleneck. So that used to be the highway. Hard to believe that that was the main road between Sydney and Brisbane. No wonder it was a bottleneck. Sometimes the traffic would be, well, what felt like kilometres long going in and out of Maxville. And Coffs Harbour is still the same. It's the last town that hasn't been bypassed on the highway. And they're working on the tunnel to go around the back of Coffs Harbour now, thankfully. That island there and that lagoon is full of ibis. Very windy, which is good. There's the Nambucca River. That's the new highway over there on that bridge. Okay, we're going back to our accommodation via this road. There's a lot of campers there last night. There's only the one there now, but there was 4 or 5 motorhomes / caravans parked there. I'm guessing they parked there for the night. Here we are at the carriages. They've done a good job with the signage. There we go. That's their accommodation. I don't know where Wendy is. So that phone box is the washing machine and dryer. Oh, here she is. I think she's a bit exhausted. Tell you what, I'm still full from lunch. That was a bigger meal than it looked. There's the rail line down there. New South Wales Queensland rail line, Sydney to Brisbane. Had a few trains go through last night. It was alright. So we're going to go to our carriage, put our feet up, talk a lot of nonsense, possibly even have a kip.